Alright, here we are. Five Flag Speedway in the super late models. We're going to go for 65 laps. We've got our very customized paint scheme for our Fago Halloween.
That's the end of the session, P5.
High C Ecto Cooler car today. We are number 7. Looks like we qualified 5th, so we're going to roll off 5th today. Feel like I got a pretty decent feel for the track, and we're going to go out here. Adjusted that down a little bit, just to give us a little bit more left.
Radio check.
This is your spotter.
Alright. Spotter they are. Looks like the strength of field's 1.8K. We got some, looks like some fairly heavy hitters in here. 3.5K, 3.1K, 2.3K. So maybe, just maybe, if we can hold it together for a halfway decent finish here. I'm not going to race in to be too hard. I'm going to try to just race the track, drive my own race. Try to keep me from burning my tires up. Hit 65 laps. It's going to take a little while. Just try to be smooth. Smooth and not hard to get back on the
P5, 65 laps.
If anything, we're going to have some people who try to push it. And those people who push
Follow
it
car number 10 in the inside column.
Throttle, just a little too early, and it's going to be bad. This guy's gonna run somebody over. It's kind of fun to weave back and forth, but it literally does nothing in here. So this, as far as I know.
Mic check.
Yeah, I got you. I want to get on it, but we don't want to get in it too hard. I don't want to spin the tires.
Okay, John, here we go. Go, go, go!
Gotta give it about 5-10 laps, get our tires up to temperature. We get back on the throttle too hard here too early. Those guys back there decided to do. Gung-ho here like you're qualifying.
The leader's just done a 16.7. You've just done a 16.9. The guy behind has just done a 16.5. P5.
Car outside. Clear outside. Car up high. You're all clear high. Car outside. Clear outside.
Yeah, I don't know if that was the smartest thing you could have done, but okay.
6th place. That was a 17.1.
turn in, and if I need to adjust my brake bias.
That's my fault, 8. I got loose coming out of the corner.
The gap ahead is now 0.9.
Whew, that white car is on a mission, man. I hope we make it up there. And if you're just going to force the issue, maybe you'll spin out and I'll gain some spots. Alright, we're starting to get tires up to temperature. I'm feeling a little bit more solid
The gap
here.
to Kruger behind is now 1.4 seconds. That lap time was 17.0. P6. That last lap was a 17.0. You're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 0.8. The gap to Kruger behind is now 1.3 seconds. Full course caution, be careful. Pace cars out. Line up single file behind car number 6. We're under caution. Pit's closed. We think P4's binned it. Full course yellow. Pits are open.
Alright, it's good. We'll get to cool our tires down a bit. Guessing that white car might have had something to do with some part of that.
Yeah, the 10 just wanted to come down across my nose on entry of 1, and I was in there by a bumper cover, so.
Yeah, he ran you all the way
Pits
to
are
the
open.
apron. I watched it happen. I'm sitting back here in 4th.
Yeah, unfortunately, iRacing is how I do in real life. You know, if you're going to act like a retard and play stupid games, you'll win stupid prizes, right?
The pace car
I
is
can't
out.
disagree
Pits
with
are
you there. I
closed.
mean, especially when he wants to run you on the apron. You know the car will snap left if you run on the apron.
Yeah, you know, I don't race like a dickhead, but if you want me to, I can, you know.
I saw you coming. I tried to get out of your way. My car's just flat out fucking retarded loose.
Yeah, no, I ran a late model race earlier, just before this one. And that was the best racing I had on iRacing for sure.
Okay, John, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
I've never been too good in this super late, especially since this new tire model came out.
Green flag, we're racing. P5.
Car low. Car low. Easy, hold your line. Careful, still there. Clear low.
6th place. Your last lap time was a...
Car low. Clear low. Car low. Clear low. Car inside. Clear low.
That lap time was 17.3. That was a 17.0. Your lap time was 17.0. P6, that lap was at 17.1.
Car high. Clear high.
That was 17.2. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 113 Fahrenheit.
Car inside. You're clear low. Car low. Hold your line. Clear inside.
P7.
Or we'll just fall back. I guess.
Car inside. Clear inside.
Okay, John, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. Halfway home, we've got plenty of fuel. That lap time was 17.4. Your lap time was 17.3.
Car low. Still there. Car inside.
The gap to Kruger ahead is now 1.0 seconds.
Hold your line. Easy, hold your line. You're clear on the inside.
Seventh position. That lap time was 17.5. The gap to Kruger in front is now 1.9 seconds.
Car low. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear inside.
I have to be overdriving it. I don't know what the right front looks like.
The gap to Kruger ahead is now 2.7. That was a 17.8. Your last lap time was a 17.8. The gap to Kruger ahead is now 3.8 seconds.
Wow. Lost 0.8 of a second from what I could potentially run before.
The gap to Kruger in front is now 4.3. That lap was a 17.4.
Getting the front pointed in the corner a little bit better. It's probably dragging the tires across the friggin' track. Probably heating that right front up so bad now.
You've just done a 17.7. The gap to Kruger ahead is now 4.8 seconds.
Man, it is pushing.
Car inside. Hold your line. You're clear on the inside.
Your lap time was a
Car low. Clear low.
God, they're lapping me. Well, so much for had a lot of speed early.
The gap to Kruger ahead is now 6.6 seconds.
Car inside. You're clear low.
The gap to Kruger in front is now 7.0. We're in the lucky dog position right now. That last lap was a 17.7.
Back on the throttles early.
Car low. Hold your line. Clear low.
The gap to Kruger ahead is now 8.3 seconds. You've just done a 17.6. That lap was a 17.7. You've just done a 17.6. The gap to Kruger in front is now 8.4. Two laps remaining. That was a 17.7. White flag, last lap. You've just done a 17.6.
Good race, Josh.
P7. There we go, it's over. Bring it back round.
That was a good race, everyone.
I'm surprised we only got one caution that whole race, to be honest with you.
Look out for the pit speed limit. The pit lane speed limit is 35 miles per hour.
I went inside and yeah.
What'd you guys have on your right fronts up front? Anybody? Right front tires? How much you got left? I'm trying to see how bad I overdrove it. That was probably pretty bad.
How did you say?
I was just trying to figure out how much right front tire you guys had left. Somebody up front.
The right front I have 60, 60, 75. I was a bit with my tires. And when I spun, I completely toasted them.
After burnouts and everything, I still had 78 left on the right front.
Damn, I was overdriving that pretty hard then. I was just trying to stay with you guys.
What did you think about the lap 15, number 10 and 2?
Personally, I feel like he didn't really have his entire... He wasn't up alongside of him, so he just poked his nose down there and cut him. You know, the 2 got it, the 10 cut off across him. I feel like that's kind of the 2, but that's my personal take.
So who made the mistake?
I say the 2 stuck his nose down underneath there. You got to get a good arc in that corner to get in that to get in there decent. If you don't got that much in front of the car in front, you know, as you dive inside there and you stay down there, you're taking your chances, you know, not wrecking.
Yeah.
However, at these short tracks, it seems as though I almost always give when I kind of can tell in the mirror that, like, yeah, they're totally gonna stuff it in there. I usually just give just because I don't want to get wrecked.
Well, I didn't look back at, like, the spotter just said clear inside, so I just went inside and, like, the number 2 was coming very fast, so that was a bit of my fault because he couldn't avoid the wreck. Like, it's not his fault.
He was on a mission to get toward the front no matter what. I mean, he came up on me and I just let him go. I could, if I had done exactly what you did, I would have got spun out too. So it was just lesser of 2 evils.
Yeah. Anyways, good race. Ciao, bye.
I will say that similar incidents posted on Reddit, and most of those who commented. Now I don't know if this is only oval or non-oval racing. I feel like the one that they mentioned might have been non-oval. It was just an asphalt road, but they tended to agree if you're not almost up alongside the guy, and kind of ends up being your fault. However, in this particular instance, he didn't get taken out. It was you.
Yeah.
You know, usually on Reddit they keep posting all those things saying, "Hey, is this my fault or not?" And yeah, the guy posted it, and then he was vehemently defending the fact that he had his nose down there, and everybody was like, "Yeah, dude, nah, this is totally your fault."
Hmm. Well, see you.
What's that?
I said see you.
Take it easy, man. Yeah, I really feel like that was the two's fault. Can't just stick your nose down there if you ain't got enough in there to do it. Real hard, because he was pretty much clear, and you turned down inside there, and you just kind of went for it. He wasn't even up alongside him. He hit him in the rear. Just because there's a hole doesn't mean you need to shove something into it. Just because you want there to be a hole doesn't mean you need to shove something into it. I mean, I could literally start here and watch the two as they drove through the field. The two didn't qualify. Started 9th. So, pretty far back in the field. No part of that was his fault. He was just there. Let's get him up here till he eventually catches me. I was clicking off some laps, man. He's just about caught me. I'm sure this is not the only. Catch up to him and he was driving it deep down inside there, trying to get underneath people, and it, for the most part, works. Guy up front don't want to get taken out. So if you're willing to go in there and scare the crap out of the guy, I guess you're going to get by him. I mean, what are you going to do? Wait for him to hit you in the rear end and actually take you out? Six fought hard on the outside, though. He was not going to let that go. Then the charge up here to the next guy. I guess in all fairness, for the most part, he's staying down low at the beginning, but as soon as he gets up on somebody, that's when they're driving it right down to the bottom in the corner. It's just diving it in there. Your car trying to hold the bottom. Yeah. Caught up to the 10. Ten was leaving a gap in there, and that 2 was going to get in there no matter what. Making up all his. It is even until they dive in the corner, and he is just driving it in there harder than everybody else. Just chucking away at him. Won't lie, he's basically stuck to that bottom line down there. I mean, he's really holding that line down the bottom. He's getting there lap after lap. Chunking right down to the bottom. Chunking away little by little. He's working his way up there. Not making a lot of ground. He is just not able to close. Run 16.9s consistently. Jesus. Man. He's definitely starting to fall off. I'm sure the guy in front of him is probably equally. Just not making it. So he clearly should have qualified, but decided against it. And the other guy started driving away from him. He used up what he had, trying to get up there. So he had about half a straightaway on him for the win. A good job on their part, though. Running 17 threes. I was just not able to keep up with that. Oh well. Got some safety rating. Will die. Gained 2 iRating. And some safety rating with 65 laps. I'll take it. Would like it to not end up looking like I overdrove the bejesus out of it, but really think I needed to be better on the brakes.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
Just need to be better on the brakes. Oh, for crying out loud.